Welcome, Sagittarius, to your reading. Let's see what's coming through for you for the month of June and what the messages are for the next 30 days. So we are looking at the rest of June, or just to clarify where you are right now. Again, worth waiting for, keeps coming out. So you could have, again, Scorpio placements, or you could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper, but divine timing is at work in your love life. Your situation is perhaps needing this break. There is attraction. I mean, yeah, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And this literally is stop and smell the roses. Go buy yourself flowers. I can smell the flowers. Thank you, Miley Cyrus, for the reminder that we can write our own names in the sand. But I just had to give you a little bit of that. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept for support from others. So this can also just say, like right now, this time of waiting. Sometimes people think that being single is a bad place to be, but it's actually a beautiful place to be, because it's your turn to fall in love with you, whether it's again or for the first time or in a way that you never have before. Because my own personal experience, the most recent relationship you've had has also helped you fall in love with newer parts of yourself that maybe you've discovered in this new relationship. But that's you. You get to bring this into this next level with you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Express your feelings. Free yourself, okay? It's time to take back control of your life and step out of what it is that's keeping you bound. It could be your mindset, could be your perspective, and it might also just mean, like, let your friends help you. Let your friends, like, be around people. Maybe you've been too isolated. Maybe you've separated yourself. I always say with this card too, it is a unicorn with like bites on it. So for some of you, it could have been too much energy vampires or situations, but this can also be like you put yourself in there, you put baby in the corner. And it's also kind of like, get out of your head, get outside, go have fun. Like, yeah, you're outside, but you're in a pen, okay? And this is, it's safe for you to love. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. So free yourself and allow yourself to be loved, honestly. That could be part of it. For some of you, it's about accepting love. It's about accepting and understanding that you are worthy of it. So if no one's told you, I love you, and I think you're amazing, and I think you deserve to love yourself just as much as you love others. And maybe right now it's time that you date you and focus on that, right? My number one rule is, in any future relationships and any future dynamics, but specifically in like a love partnership, it has to be more fun to date you than it is to date myself. And I mean this in the sense that I know the things that make me happy, the places I like to go and all that stuff. But if you're sharing something with someone, you want that part with that person to be even better than wanting to be alone. And you know it's bad when you'd rather be alone, right? We've all been there. So for some reason, Sagittarius, I think like you did go through a period of time where you needed that isolation. But I think sometimes, because it's mentioning control, I think it's been a little too much isolation. So let's integrate you back into society. Yeah. Emperor energy. You're like, what does she even know about this, right? So we have, with the Emperor energy, Aries energy, it's a tough pill to swallow, but sometimes you also have to take the leadership here. You could be a leader, or you could have had a lot of responsibilities and obligations. Maybe you had to play this masculine role or take charge in situations, or this can also be father energy, right? So we do have, with the Emperor, there could have been some strict situations, or perhaps you had also had to keep to yourself, or that was just a lifestyle or situation because you couldn't really be around other people, because perhaps you're a position of authority, perhaps you're a position where you can't mingle with the rest, right? I almost said common folk. Like, hey, who knows? You never know what level you're at in your spiritual journey in life. But the King of Swords here too, right? Look at this. The sword is down. Look at their faces. So there's definitely some anger here. The frowning browns here might give it a frowning brown. Fro. Okay. Sagittarius, it doesn't matter. You can mix it up. It doesn't matter how it is. I feel like there's some communication that hasn't been happening. Maybe you've also separated yourself because you know what that mouth can do, and you need to put yourself away from people because those words can cut. Or someone has with you too. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. So perhaps there were hurtful things said, or perhaps there was hurtful things not said, or because of the silence that cuts deeper too sometimes than most things. Now we do have the Artist. So the artist here is also about drawing, right? So maybe you're coloring, maybe this is very expressive for you too. We do have a tree in the background here too, so there is a symbol of life, but it's also like in the artist card in this deck, it represents us drawing or envisioning a future, right? It's in this cloud, it's a dream, it's a daydream. You're literally on a blank canvas creating this future, creating this beautiful new outlook. And it's all just kind of like, we've got the stars, we have the night, we have the day here. So there's this balance, you know, again, the yin and yang energy here too, and the page of cups. So for some of you, it could be manifesting something, or this is just a beautiful love peace offer here too. There is a fish in the cup, which always symbolizes like a gift, a blessing, but this is also someone giving their cup of love or expressing this love. And this has to do with like us really being in this beautiful loving energy. And I'm just, you know, showing you the symbolisms. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, by enjoying yourself. She's dressed in pink, wrapped in purple, the healing, the journey. She's outside of your comfort zone brings you more love, heart-to-heart conversations, but it's also safe for you to love, which also means it's safe for you to offer your love too, okay? King of Wands, we got that big King Ding-a-ling energy coming through here too. Lizards could be specific, but you've been through something hot and passionate, or this could be someone who's very hot and passionate towards you, but he is sitting down, so this person's like locked on target, okay? So I like that for you. But I feel like for some of you too, it's just like, man, like, why are they so stubborn? Why are they so hard to read? Why won't they give it to me? And with the Ace of Pentacles here, they want to give you something solid, something real, something big. But it's also talking about something lasting, something that can grow, right? Earth energy talks about flourishing seeds, planting something for a future, and it's the beginning of something big. Now, for some of you too, on a side note, worth waiting for here too, some of you could have been waiting for a promotion, or maybe you did get a promotion at work. This could be your boss, and maybe other people are feeling some jelly belly about it, and that's not your problem. People, I keep hearing this, people get jealous of you when you're doing stuff that they can't, or when you're doing the stuff that they don't want to do, right? So then you get the accolades, not them. And the accolades come with the bonuses, so you could be weighing your options, or you might be getting stuff that is kind of like, whoop, there it is. I mean, like you're juggling a lot of things in a positive way. Not people, but this could be like a financial balancing, or a financial like surprise that you weren't expecting, or it's almost like you're just catching the wave of the abundance that's coming towards you because your confidence is exuding, and that's what's making you a magnet to this abundance and blessings. And that is the star energy to a T, with this Aquarius vibe that's coming through because you've been doing the healing. There's multiple, okay, I've been wanting to do a money manifestation thing with all of you for so long, but this is like all the rivers that flow in here, and her foot is in the water pool, okay? So it's like all the ways that this energy is flowing to you, abundance is flowing to you, blessings are flowing to you, time is in your favor, energy is in your favor. You're also very grounded here too. Sorry, I just realized I gotta be careful with some of these. So you are in this beautiful grounded energy. She's got one foot on the ground, one foot in the water, emotionally finding that balance, mentally finding that balance. And that's what's helping you attract so much more. So you're really stepping into this beautiful new place. Plus, this person sees you as the wish come true. Like if they had to paint a portrait of their favorite person, or vice versa, it would be you. You are this person's, I almost say like inspiration or muse, or vice versa, right? Like there's this beautiful, some of you, I don't know why I'm getting like modeling art. Some of you could be an art model, or they're an art model. That'd be a pretty cool story. How I met your mother, how I met your father, and you know, there could be a lot of stuff that way. Let's see what the messages are from your person here, Sagittarius. Let's see how they're feeling and what they're not saying. I'm done running from this connection. So someone could have been the runner chaser energy. Whoa. The like effect here with this, but it's also just because it's focusing on that. So someone is really realizing something, okay? And it could be what's pissing them off, right? Like, oh my God, I should have said something. Now I didn't say something, but the worth waiting for is also saying that it's worth waiting for you to have these conversations, and someone has to admit some things, their feelings, and that could be something very vulnerable for people. I don't want to hide this connection anymore. Maybe there's been a secrecy. Maybe that's been part of what's frustrating, is like, oh, you can't express the things you want to express because you can't be public, or you haven't been able to really tell them how you feel. It was you. It's always been you. This card keeps coming out today. The physical thoughts that run through my mind. And I just want to say, guys, these were the same cards that came out for Scorpio. And I do want to make things right with you. Give me that opportunity. So this person does want to have the chance here to correct their mistakes, to come at you correctly, basically. Why? Because you don't chase, you attract. And you are attracting this person to come forward to express themselves, not because they were waiting for you to chase them, not because of anything, but because you didn't. You created that space, and they don't like that space because you're not in it, and they want you back there, okay? So for some of you, that's just confirmation that they are coming through. And maybe this is also a sign. Matt could be a sign. We've got Matt over here. So that's just a artist signature. But just so you know, I mean, that's coming through. The artist of these deck is Matt. So that may be a sign for you. Love you guys. As always, stay safe. God bless you, Sagittarius. And please, guys, only follow the links that I provide, as there are people who pretend to be me, and we don't want you to send your money to anyone else. I never ask you for anything. I never send you sales or suggestions or anything outside of my website where you have to reach out to me, and everything is booked securely through my perfect options there. So you can find that whenever you need me. I will be always available to you. God bless you. Stay safe, and we'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye.